So this is my first official video for YouTube. Alright, so just a quick disclaimer. So I've stopped doing my skincare routine for a couple months now, and my hyperpigmentation is coming back. My hair, so just my hair, but yeah, my hyperpigmentation is coming back, or it came back, and honestly, my face is just breaking out. I feel like one girl a dance right now because it just broke right out and I behave bad. Anyway, so this first video is me going to my family house to comb my hair. Yeah, I fell off the wagon for a week, but I'm coming right back. Yeah, so this first video is just like a introduction video for those who don't listen to the podcast and don't know me, or like who listens to the podcast but don't really hear everything. But it's gonna be like in 4 parts, so it's gonna be 4 stories that make me the next that I am. Okay, so I'm finally here at my grandmother's house. Yeah. No, I say, me got Uchi, me and my niece, Mundel. Girl, I don't know the way I talk about Knoxford too expensive, girl. 7 bills for the 7-seater. Out of Spanish store, girl. Then you pay $100 I don't do it. I have to come out of the court and take a sentence, be a taxi, and pay $100 and say, he must say, where you go? You go say, don't do it. I'm say, in or out. 100. What's the way you know the road? 100. Me say, girl, in 200. Can I drop it right? I know the ropes, girl. Me I go for my birthday. So what you do now?
Make up some pancake for Mundel.
I don't have pancake. Me pancake yesterday.
I lie. Yeah. Well, I mean, Zoe will eat it off. Zoe love it, ma'am. I get the room style. I say, you see when she bust by YouTube, I'm not ask. YouTube, I have to go back up. Because when them girls come out and the body start run right. Subscribe and like.
The first big story that made me next that you guys see today is obviously the high school experience. In high school, I went to St. Andrew High. I was a major bully, right? So me and my friends used to bully everybody. So like from people who were older than us to people younger than us, people who just are coming out first from, sometimes teachers, right? I'm telling you, but it's just awful. So when we were in 5th form, we were called to the principal's office over the intercom, like, what is that little best life? We just hear all our name call out and them say report to the office. So we went, the principal was like, you guys are a menace, like, to the school, like individually, so that we're different, types of menaces. And she was like, and we don't want you guys to come back here. And me I say, I feel alright, cool. Anyway, so they said that when report time come, they're going to put a slip of paper in our reports. And if you get the slip, that means you can't apply to 6th form because they're not going to accept you. So when report time come, I didn't have the slip in mind. And so I apply, come and say, yeah man, Andrews, me I got in a more gray top and my Dubonnet skirt because we don't wear burgundy, Dubonnet. Yeah, so I applied. Then how Andrews is like, they pick 6th form was closer to September time. Like, I think it's like the last week of August, but like enough time where you can apply for your next school. But because I didn't get a letter, so I only applied to Andrews, which was my mistake. Anyway, so I didn't get in. I went up there to ask what was wrong. They were like, oh, you're supposed to get a letter, the slip, but it never come in a report or bad. And I'm like, so I'm gonna know because me not have no school to go. And I feel a little way say you guys wait until like September to clear up this issue. And then after that, no, I felt really bad like on the inside because my dad was like, I'm really disappointed in you if you never did follow friend and trouble people. Like that was a huge thing for me. I was like a major follower too. Like anything my friend them say jump and knock, I'm there. Cause I miss a friend. And like that thought that my dad gave me and like how people at school were behaving towards me, especially like the administration, I felt really bad. And I was like, I really can't continue my life bullying people like this because it really has its repercussions not only on me but on the affected person, because them not allowing me to come back is a safe haven. It's to create a safe haven for the person who I was bullying really intense at the time. And yeah, I feel like I not really it, but even though I never like stopped bullying you right after that, it took me a couple years to like tone it down. But yeah, that was a major story.
Zero.
Guys, look where's on the road. Hey! Friends, yeah, them see me at the bus stop, but they thought it was the average Joe because I was just in a which color is orange shirt and about the purple. And I was standing at the bus stop with a lot of people, and I don't usually stand at bus stops with people.
I would have never seen you if you never saw me.
That's very true.
Yeah. I thought you was a fan.
What?
Most of them love the podcast. She.
No, because they never expect me to right. That's all.
No,
that's why
because I might
I'm
sit
With that ear voice on the end.
Alright, Jeff, maybe you just mad, but I might play second and come now.
We're on the way
My
to.
scheme, guys.
We're really not in the scheme. We're on the way to the podcast.
We're hungry.
So I'm back. Just come back from recording podcast. It was a good episode. I forgot what I was going to say a while ago, but let me just say it was a good episode. So I'm really having a bad hair week. It's been a thing. From cut off my hair, I don't know who on Instagram sees it, but my top of the hair, did I go through turmoil, everything. So now my cousin is trying to revive my hair, and I've been here since after 10. Oh, what did I eat it dog, yeah? Anyway, so since after 10, and honestly, when I came back after recording the podcast, she's doing somebody else's hair. So I feel like this first video is gonna be like so tragic. Whoa. But I'm gonna see when it's done, kind of girl look nice and clean. Okay, so my hair is finally done. I know that throughout the whole video, like you guys have been seeing me with just a little bit hair with relaxer in it, because I don't know if you guys noticed that there's like relaxer hair and like the sides and everything. You see me when it just wash out, you see me when it's ready for cane, you're like, yeah, so this is it. When my family migrated, right? I was in second year at the time. Yeah, I was in second year, and my family decided that they were gonna leave. And being in second year, I was like 18. Yes, so I couldn't get filed for because like I don't know, I did big and crusty everything. But yeah, I couldn't get filed for, so I had to stay here and go to university. But I'd visit my dad. Well, the intention was for me to visit my dad. That obviously not happened because right now I don't even know how England breeze feel. The only like time I ever hear about England, I went because it's the England rain. That was really emotional for me to have like growing up with family, like me, my mom, my dad, and my sister. We were like that nuclear family is in books. Then my mom died, and then everybody else migrated, and then it was just like me. And I was like, do you know, I'm an adult now. So like when my dad was leaving, me that cry and I all on him foot outside. You know, like kids when them parents leaving them to go to school. Me off. Yeah, and like being ripped apart like that, because it did feel like my soul was going. But yeah, being ripped apart like that for me was a really big thing, because I don't know. It's like something that I never think would happen. Your family just get upon there and just leave. So yeah, that's number 2 in why. In stages, so it's like boom, bang, bang. So the third story and the fourth story kind of like intertwined because they were like around the same time. I feel like my right one, Bildung's Roman. Yeah, I feel like I'm telling you guys a Bildung's Roman of my life in about 15 minutes, or however long this video is gonna be. So the third story is that after I left university, because I left university officially in July, I was attending summer school because I failed 2 courses and I had a third one to do. So I did all 3 of them in the summer. I was thinking that I was gonna have to go back to UE and I was like really dreading it. But I had my club UMA, woot woot. So I had UMA to, you know, keep me sound. But then one day I was talking to my aunt and I said to her that I really don't think I want to go to UE for another semester, right? Because then I do one course in semester one and one course in semester two, because it was a next, it's a bag of things. And I told her to pray for me that I could end up doing it in summer and still graduating in November of 2018. And she did pray for me. And a few weeks later, when I was walking at school, I saw a poster that Taxation 1 was actually going to be offered during the summer, and I was like really excited. And then I think I ended up doing 2 courses in summer school, because I got override to do a 6th course in semester 2. So, you know, say a bare things are going on. Come here and say, yes, 2018 graduation is me. And then I called my auntie and I was like, yo, your prayer really working. I don't know what kind of special speed dial I've got pan, but him put this one through quick. Yeah, it's like God nepotism or something. And so when I left, because at the time I was working with a telecommunications company, they are Red. Yeah, so I was working with a telecoms company and I was going to school as well. I finished working with them August of 2018, and then I had left to go on vacation like the next day as I'd done work. So I went on vacation with to visit one of my friends in Florida, and we were there, and you know, we just a Paris, a brave, our money enough, and we go out to hookah bars and we drink, and we're in the parking lot of the gas station twerking out of our cars, everything. And I was just living my best life because I was up there for like 2 weeks. But I, you know, came back to Jamaica, like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was just really enjoying my life. And there's nothing wrong if my hair is falling out. But there's nothing wrong if you want to live your best damn life, go ahead. And I was like, your job is all fine. I was definitely wrong. I did not get my first job until, no lie, you know, the thing is, I keep writing this place also my story. I actually got a job on November 1st, or no, November 30th. Yeah, it was the end of the month, so November 30th, at this marketing agency. I worked there for like 2 weeks and I realized that agencies aren't it. And I don't think that they could have paid me, because I just feel like I was like that great that these people couldn't pay me. So my first real job I didn't get until February, after randomly asking one of my friends if the company is hiring, and he's like, you know, they actually are in marketing. And I was like, yeah, superstar marketer coming at them. But anyway, so during that time, I really like learned a lot about myself. I was going through a lot, but I had a little boyfriend, not a little boyfriend, I had like a major boyfriend, right? Because he was like my boo thing, my everything, you know. And but he's the fourth story. I'll tell you guys about him in a couple minutes. But yeah, so what we do is he'd buy me books and we'd read together, talk about the books, and you know, it was just a way to get my mind off a lot of things. I had my friends and my father used to call me all the time. My sister used to come check on me all the time because they were like, you're so sad, and they thought I was crying every day. I mean, I was crying every night, not every day. So I was always crying a lot, really just sad out, and I wasn't doing anything. I mean, I say, oh, this not a vibe. Like, my email was my best friend, period. And I was looking at it and I'm like, this cannot be my life every single day. Like, when I got up, I really had no vibes to continue life. I mean, granted, I wasn't suicidal, even though I couldn't tell my sister that because she thought that one day she'd come home and I'd be dead. But yeah, so really and truly, after that, no, I was just there every day. And in January, I was like, all right, let me go to the doctor. And I went to the doctor and I was talking to him because I don't know if I've ever said this like to like people, but when I was like sitting at home and everything every day, I was like really unsure about getting a job. And that unsure, is it like I'm gonna say uncertainty of life really transferred into everything else. So like I was really uncertain about everything. I was always anxious, and I never used to sleep in the nights because I thought that I wouldn't wake up the next day. So I had like anxiety that I die before like getting a job. And I was talking to my doctor and everything. I know that they are vibe out. You know, my doctor is like good vibes all around. And I was telling him about my bad vibes. And he's like, And I was like, what that mean? So he continued talking to me because I was telling him how like afraid to sleep. And he's like, why? And I was like, because doc, suppose I die in my sleep like full on, and we're fully there talking and everything. And he's like, Nets? I was like, yeah. He's like, you have anxiety? And I was like, what? Because like I have my two bestest friends, Kimon and Aninka. They also suffer from anxiety. So it's like I was always the one who, as we say, was not going through it meaning anything. And we're just there vibing out. And we're saying, yeah, they're good. Because Net is good and Net is like a level-headed person. So for me to be like diagnosed with anxiety, I was just really like... But he gave me medication for it. I never took anxiety meds a day in my life. I probably still have that prescription in my drawer, same way. The reason I never took them was because I was talking to this lady and she was like, I think you should try other things first. Try to be like spiritual and every all before like taking medication. So I'm gonna say, vibes, I'm gonna try it out. And I did. I felt a lot better, but I feel like anxiety is still something that I struggle heavily with. I'd be at work and have anxiety attacks. I remember one morning I was going to work with Daniel. We're in a cab on Maxfield Avenue to be exact. And I thought my meeting was at 9 o'clock and I was like really excited. Yeah, meeting, but the meeting was at like, I thought the meeting was at 10, but the meeting was at 9, sorry. And when I realized that the meeting was starting and they were calling me to ask me where I was, I started breaking down in the taxi, like broke up, mash up. The man could have just fling me out and made it just be bare scattered pieces. Anyway, but yeah, it's still something that I struggle with, and I tend to speak openly about it because I'm the type of person who don't want people to feel like they're alone in their journey. So I really speak about that a lot. But I'll talk about my anxiety another time. Yeah. Okay, so now I actually have a really nice job. I love my job like with all my heart. I can't see myself leaving my job for now, right? Like fully. I wear Crocs to work, guys. Why would I want to leave? Right? And apart from wearing Crocs to work, it's just like the work environment is just, I don't know. I never thought that I'd be in a place like that. But I feel like the 6 months I was sitting at home, minus the 2 weeks that I was working in a dump. But yeah, the 6 months I was, no, I'm not going to say dump. Because in that 2 weeks, that place actually taught me a few things about myself. And it taught me a few things about marketing. So I really can't discredit them because they saw a lot of potential in me. But you know, I'm not that kid. So that potential never gone nowhere. But yeah, and my workplace is like amazing vibes, right? So I really love it there, and it's allowed me to grow into someone that I really love. But the fourth story, Lego. So my fourth story has a lot to do with my breakup, right? So everybody know that I'm like this serious man hater. Me not like man. I hate man. If me never see a man again in my life, I would be a-okay, right? Because I would literally rather wipe the ground, like as far as outside right now, behind me. I'd rather wipe that with my tongue than just an ex-man. Period. Poo. Let's get into the story. But I guess I did trust my boyfriend. He's a really sweet person. A lot of people might not think so, but I mean, I never did that relationship is really me, and how my man treat me is like top tier. And as I said, he bought me a lot of books. Yeah, so I send him like my Amazon cart of books, and he checked them out, and we read them together. Then we switch books, and then we talk about it. He was like my book club baby. But yeah, he really loved me, and he like went ham for me. I mean, let's say the boy got all out, no breaks, never in him car. So he must be wondering why I broke up. So I don't know if you guys watched Rush Cam's video. Daniel and I did a mukbang with him, and in the Rush Cam video, yeah, and I'm gonna say it now again. The reason I broke up with him was because like struggling with anxiety, and not knowing I was struggling with anxiety was like a really heavy thing for me. So me and him were going good because we've been a thing since 2015, December 2015. We've been a thing, right? Because like the first time I met him, well, when I met him, you know what, I'm gonna leave this for a story for another day. But when I met him, I just like in my insides, I knew that this person was the person that I'm supposed to marry. I still feel like that. No, but I mean, life goes on, and I'm fully committed to life going on. So, anyway, yeah, so I decided that I was going to break up with him because if I was feeling how I was feeling and I couldn't have the drive to get up, because I'm a reader, so most of the books that he bought for me, I read all but one. Michelle Obama Becoming, and because that book is boring as hell, I'm gonna island talk Michelle Osh. Yeah, so I read all my books, all 4 books in 2 days. I read 3 books in 1 day. It's just a lot of books. We were going good, everything, like nothing was happening, but I was really feeling like at this really low point. And we were chilling one day, and then he left, and I just texted him and I said to him like, yo, babes, I don't think this is gonna work anymore. He was like hella confused, coming close to me, no matter going good enough. Like everybody could have say I mean this person not get married. The only person who never say was me at the time. But yeah, I was all down to Jesus, the him eyelash at the wedding. Yeah. Oh, what is? What the hell? But yeah. But you know, I don't think I think it was a valid reason for me to break up with him because of how I was feeling. I didn't want to transfer those bad vibes onto my beautiful man at the time. But yes, as I didn't want to transfer any bad vibes on him, and as a result, I just broke up with him. But what I really loved is that even after we broke up, he never stopped trying with me. And you know, that's the real love right there. My heart is so crooked. Okay? Yeah, so he never ever. Okay, he did stop trying after a while, probably like 8 months after. It's not that he stopped trying, but he was like really, yeah. And let me get back to the point of the story. The point is that even when we broke up and he was still trying with me, things got worse because for the first 4 months of my job, like adjusting and everything, I hit this state where I couldn't even recognize myself. Like, I became this totally different person. I was like always in a bad mood, always bitching out. I can't say that. Always beeping out, and I was just going hard, like no breaks, I'm gonna care. And at that point, I actually went and said I was gonna seek professional help because this was not nets and this was not normal. Like, I don't recognize this person, and in doing, like, in feeling that way, added to anxiety that I'd just been diagnosed with. So this was like, teach me. This is fast forwarding from not knowing I had anxiety to like knowing and going through something else. My sadness, yeah. So I was really nasty to my ex-boyfriend, and he was still there every day. And I was just like, sometimes he'd get like something good would happen to him, and he would be talking to me, and I'm just like, I don't have time for this. Like, I was just always snapping and I was treating him bad. So I don't blame him for moving on, and I don't blame him for wanting to be treated better. And I also don't blame myself, because it's not like I say, if I never did this, then, you know, we'd be in a good place same way, and if I never did that, then whatever. Because I really have to accept what I did, and I did it. So if I never do it, I'm probably mad out. Okay, not mad out, but if I never did it, then probably I wouldn't have been the person that I am today. Because yeah, the sadness really, like, moving out of it and seeing how not only my ex-boyfriend, it also was hurting other people, because I was being terrible to people who even wanted to do business with me. And I was talking to one of them a certain way. Thank God him forgive me now, because I went back and apologized when I realized that this was actually an issue. And it was just like seeing how I treat people who really care about me, and treating people who like genuinely wanted the best for me, and people who genuinely see the value in me, and like putting them on a burner where it's not that I was saying, you know, get the F away from me and stuff like that. It was just like I didn't recognize myself, and in that I actively tried to do, you know, better. And then the thing is, I was just always crying. I mean, despite me loving, like, I cry lover? Yeah, I love to cry, right? That's a huge thing about me. But like, despite that, these weren't like even tears that I could recover from, because I'm at work in the bathroom crying. So yeah, nothing good. And I really had to take some steps back. I talked to somebody about it, somebody as in like a professional. Talk about it, really try to spend more time with my friends, because like I wasn't doing the things that I really used to do, right? So I was like withdrawing and isolating myself, and you know, every day I'm in a bad mood, and like it was just a whole bad vibe. Like it was a dark cloud roaming over people's life, and people are like, listen, it's get it together, right? But yeah, I did get it together after a while, and that's one of the main reasons I not treat people in a way, because I remember I always go back to that time, and funny enough, I actually had a relapse the other day but that relapse was like the anniversary of me being like super sad and unemployed and everything. I feel like every day I grow into a better place. I'm happy that people who I treated terribly could forgive me. yeah, I'm actually really happy for that, and I'm actively working to be better. And what I really like is that my friends do comment. Yeah, so what I like is that my friends do commend me on my growth and support me a lot. My friends, my friends, my sister, and my ex-boyfriend actually still supports me a whole lot. Like, they are my entire support system, because honestly, I think that should be like a honorable mention, because without Kimon, Anika, other friends, you know, my ex, my sister, I don't know where I'd be. That's really all there is to it. I hope that you guys had learned something, but this is just like really supposed to be a short introductory video, so I try to do it in 4 stories to make me the person that I am today. In the future, as we go along this YouTube path together, you guys will know much more about me, and this channel is about to be like super no, I don't know. It's gonna be really fun. It's just going to be me in my natural habitat, vlogging with my friends, with my family, because I don't know if you're not up on my Instagram, follow me at NetsJenner, right, on all platforms, and remember to, you know, subscribe to this so you can see all of the madness that I'm gonna talk about, that I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna be like more comfortable self on this channel. Yeah, bye. Yeah.